Hi, my name is Nate Dean and I build GuitarThinker.com, and I'd like to show you today some interesting G major 7 shapes. So G major 7 is built with the root, third, fifth, and seventh notes of the G major scale. That is G, B, D, and F sharp. And this is a shape with the first finger on the fourth string, which is not used maybe as much by beginner guitar players, these shapes with your first finger on the fourth string or with the root note on the fourth string. But these shapes can be really, really handy. They're really, really pretty if you want to listen to it. And then if we keep this note here and just change the ordering of the third, fifth, and seventh notes, we get this really interesting thing that will happen. Watch this pivot here. So it's the same chord. These notes that this shape contains are the exact same: G, B, D, F sharp, G, B, D, and F sharp. They're just in a different order. So another interesting thing in this sequence of shapes in this lesson is this shape and this shape. You might be familiar with this shape. It's where our fourth finger comes up here, third finger, and then we get a bar down here. If we look at our fingers, these are first fingers, forming a bar there from the first to the third string. Our third finger there is on the fourth string, and our fourth finger is on the fifth string. You might be familiar with the shape. Well, it's really similar to this other shape. We can see that the chord tones are in the exact same order. Root, third, fifth, and seventh, just lined up just like that. Root, third, fifth, seventh, but this one gets another third on the top. So it's a little more sparkly, but two really nice options for G major 7 shapes. If we want to work backwards in this sequence, we can see that we've got, this is a standard bar chord, G major 7, with our first finger barring here, first finger starting on the fifth string. We've got very standard bar chord version of G major 7, first finger barred on the first string. This is like a Freddie Green style with the fifth string muted. And this is an open version with, again, the fifth string muted, but we've got some nice open strings. Again, G major 7's always going to have G, B, D, and F sharp. I say always. It is common to leave out the fifth note if as long as you've got the third and the seventh. So the third is B and the seventh is F sharp. We can leave out this D, the fifth, if you want to. But you don't have to. You can include all 4 notes if you like. All right, see you next time. This has been Nate Dean with Guitar Thinker. Please feel free to reach out and take this quiz. Actually, let's take the quiz together. So here is the quiz for this lesson. Let's see how quickly we can get through. Which note is not present in a G major 7 chord? That's an F note is not present in a G major 7. We need an F sharp, not an F. Which note is not present in a G major 7 chord? We got F sharp, D, G, B flat. B flat is wrong. We need a B natural, not a B flat. Is this a G major 7 chord? No. Instead of our F sharp here, we get an F, and that F is a dominant seventh, which would make a G7 chord, not a G major 7 chord. So we're going no. Is this a G major 7 chord? No, it's not. This is a root, third, fifth, and another root. So we're missing our seventh. We're missing F sharp in there. No. There we go. That's that pretty shape. Root, third, fifth, and seventh. Is this a G major 7 chord? Absolutely. Ah, there's that pivot. Root, fifth, seventh, and third. Is this a G major 7 chord? Absolutely. There's that open G major 7 chord. Yes. This is a dominant seventh. No. Is this a G major 7 chord? Yes. And yes. All right. Looks like we did it. Thanks everybody.